Good morning, evening, and afternoon. Welcome to part 28 of 9, episode 1, Koko no tsu koko no ka koko no iro. Funny enough, this is the last time we were in this specific part of the playthrough was another start of another episode. I found out that I actually saved here about 12 or so saves ago. So I find it pretty funny how I stopped here the last time I played it and I stopped here this time I played it. But anyway, other than that, last episode was nothing new, unfortunately. But it was a nice episode nonetheless because I always enjoyed Sora's interactions, and Kuja also had a cute moment as well, which is great. Yeah, honestly nothing else really, just learned a bit about Haruka, Sora, things we already knew, obviously. So I'm hoping here is what's going to happen is there's two places left that could have a new decision. One is during the class where Haruka texts us, and the other is after school, I think, when we meet up with Haruka. That is more of a higher chance of a choice, but we'll have to wait and see. Let's get straight into it, shall we? Lunchtime. Yoshi's staring at me with a dissatisfaction while gnawing on his sandwich. That's so.
そうだよ。遊びに誘ってもまっすぐ帰っちゃうしさ。
I always forgot that I don't know how I feel with Yoichi. He was my first suspect in terms of the evil eye user, honestly. Then it moved over to Naruse. I keep an eye on him still. You wanted me to go to karaoke with some girls or something dumb like that, right? I've told you before, that's not my scene.
やっぱり。そっか。かけるって。
Huh?
ホモだったんだね。
Moron.
ごめん。僕にはその気ないから。
It ain't me either, damn it. My yakisoba sandwich finished. I gotta unwrap the tuna salad. And my phone vibrates, displaying a new message notification for Ling.
いいよね、かけるはさ。
What are you even talking about?
九条さんと仲良くなれてさ。
Fine, but why bring it up now?
九条さんでしょメッセージ。
No, she doesn't even have her phone out, genius.
あ、ほんとだ。
Yoichi turns to look at her, chewing all the while. Kujo is in a circle of her friends, all chatting while eating their meals. Probably either Sora or Mom, but it could be... Holy shit, it actually worked. Who are you? Are you a user like myself? I can't remember what word is. AF user. Watashi to onaji AF user desu ka? Could the A mean anime, like in regards to like the anime user, or? Looks like Sora's idea was right on the money. So she's got an artifact too. So here, I think I probably noticed it before, I'm not too sure, but here it says AF to yu no wa tabun artifact no koto daro. So here it seems like he's not sure what the AF means, but probably artifact no koto daro probably means about the artifact. So he also doesn't know what the AF means. And she just came right out and told us. Apparently she's just as careless as us, blabbing our secrets in a busy cafe. Well, I could reply to her right away.
どったの?
Just a little surprised. Never got a spam message before.
ああ、カード買ってきて番号教えてとかいうやつ?
Yeah, one of those.
まだあるんだね。僕にも来ないかな。
I was thinking about joking around the experiment, but I just can't bring myself to do it. With a pang of guilt for lying to Yoichi, I put away my phone and peek at Kujo. I should talk this over with her before I do anything. I'll shoot her a message when she's finished eating.
ねえねえ、かける。
What?
かけるんち行ってもいい？
Sure, but when?
今日。
Today? Well, my sister's coming over after I get back home.
じゃあ明日。
Sorry, I really treasure my time relaxing on the weekend.
じゃあいつならいいんだよ。僕と遊べよ。
Someday soon, I'm sure.
最近かけるが冷たい。1年の時は毎日遊んでくれたのに。
That was because you always came over to my house uninvited.
入り浸りすぎて一回かける切れたよね。
Yeah, you mean that time you infected my PC with a virus?
青い衝動を抑えきれなかったんだ。
Man, do it in your own room.
親にはそういう知識一切ない天使って思われてるんだよね。
If you acted like an angel at school too, you'd probably have a girlfriend too by now.
学校でまで我慢したくないよ。それに彼女は別にいらないし。
Isn't that exactly what you've been complaining about lately?
今は都合のいい女友達が欲しい。
Hot takes like that are what keep anyone from wanting to date you, dude.
もうさ、正直誰でもいいよね。もう女子なら誰でもいいよ、僕は。だから妹さん紹介してください。
You are now absolutely forbidden from coming to my place whenever my sister is around.
くそ、九条さんとこれ以上仲良くなるのは全力で阻止してやる。
Go ahead and make my day.
お腹が緩くていつもパンツに茶色いシミ作ってるってバラしてやる。
You son of a... Shut up, dude. Someone might actually believe that. Kosaka-senpai fades from my mind as I get into arguing over nothing with Yoichi. Guess she'll have to wait until after school. In the meantime, I'll have to come up with a plan.
高坂先輩の能力が他者を魅了する力であれば、魔眼のユーザーではないよね。
Well, according to Sophie, that could not be the thing. Some people could have multiple things. Who knows? We can't be certain. It might be possible to possess multiple artifacts.
そうなの？
Sophie says she has several in her possession. Yeah, I forgot they mentioned this before, but yeah.
そうなんだ。すべてアニメと一緒じゃないのね。
After school, Kusha and I head to Nine Ball together. I messaged Kosaka-senpai for a little bit after lunch and set up a meeting. Admittedly, from the way she talked to me, it seemed like she doesn't completely trust me. Well, I mean, who would want to trust you after randomly doing all this? She didn't come across as being a bad person.
でも警戒は必要よね。私たちはこれから殺人犯と接触するのかもしれない。
Yeah, you're right. It makes me feel pathetic, but that idea Kujo planted scares the shit out of me. I am seriously not ready for this. Still, I can't afford to look bad in front of Kujo.
先輩もう来てるかな？
We should get there early. I'll make the approach alone. You just keep working and pretend like you don't know me.
ごめんなさい。いつも危ないことばかりさせてしまって。
Nah, we're just using the right people for the right jobs. If she tries anything funny, use your power to do something about it, okay?
わかった。
Kujo nods reassuringly. If I had Sora along with us, I'd ask her to back us up as well, but instead asked her to wait back at my apartment. She wasn't too keen on the idea, but it's only been a week since that fire. I didn't want to put her in danger, on the off chance that something bad does happen.
じゃあ私、裏から入るね。
Mentioned before, she says she's going through the back entrance. Right, see ya. I part ways with Kujo in front of the cafe, entering the cafe before her. The place looks pretty unoccupied. There, at the table near the wall, as far as possible from the entrance, it's Kosaka-senpai. The waitress comes up to me and offers to show me to a seat, but I decline and make my way to the far table. I pull out the chair across from senpai and take my seat. Pleased to meet you, Kosaka-senpai. Yeah, I can't. Every time I hear her voice when it's like in this form, I cannot see it as faking. It really does seem like a different personality. Yes, I'm the one who sent you those messages. And with, I think I've mentioned before, but the way I see her reaction right here is that she didn't want it to be a boy that was the one who was going to help her, because of probably her other side wanting to charm the boy, whereas if it was a girl, maybe a girl could have helped her in a sense, you know. She's looking down, timid and fidgety. She murmurs to herself, just barely audible. Oh, the letter was in Sora's handwriting, so it's no surprise she got confused. But that's neither here nor there. She keeps staring at the table, not so much as glancing at me. She's nothing like she was this morning. Perhaps this is what she's really like. I couldn't say. First time I saw her, she acted all timid like this.
いらっしゃいませ。
Kuja brings a glass of water for me. She must have changed in a hurry. She's usually immaculate in her waitress uniform. But this time it's obviously wrinkled.
ご注文お決まりになりましたらお呼びください。
Oh, can we order now?
はい。
Are you going to order something too, senpai? She snaps her head up and reaches for the menu, but then she freezes and pulls away from it for some reason. She's so nervous that I feel sorry for her. I can't imagine she's our murderer, but even so, I mustn't let my guard down just yet. Well, we'll take 2 iced teas. Is that okay with you, senpai? She timidly nods in reply, shivering like a chihuahua. Man, I feel so guilty. She's acting like I'm here to threaten her. 2 iced teas then.
承知しました。少々お待ちください。
Kuja bows and briefly catches my eye. I nod ever so slightly, trying to avoid senpai noticing. I wait for Kuja to leave before opening my mouth. I'm sorry for the impromptu meeting today. The letter must have surprised you. Thing is, I'm on the Leaves of Augustia forum. You're familiar with it, I take it? Maybe that AF means Augustia forum user. Because obviously she was looking for help, so if somebody was able to help her, it'll probably be from that. I saw you on the way to school every morning, and I thought, maybe. So I used my power to deliver that letter to you.
No,
It ended up in your pocket without you noticing, right? I did that with my power. This is going nowhere. Damn, this is actually tough on me considering how terrible I am at keeping a conversation going. Guess I should have had Sora tag along after all. Oh, right, I haven't introduced myself yet. My name is Kakeru Nimi.
私
I think this is where I saw last time I saw this part, was where I really figured out that she has a communication disorder. Stammering like mad, she takes a deep sigh and hangs her head. Is she afraid of strangers? Maybe she gets all domineering once she's gotten used to you. Boy, this looks like it's going to be a long, drawn-out struggle. Something's off here. Can't quite describe what happened, but I'm suddenly getting a completely different vibe off of Senpai. There's no way I'm imagining it. Senpai raises her head, and every trace of nervousness has vanished from her features. Right. What's with the fancy talk? Yeah, because they say desu wa, the wa. Hold on. No, the way she talks is the least of my concerns. What's the deal with this sudden transformation? It's like she's a different person altogether. Different person, or perhaps just a different personality? Is this a part of her power too? Charm and a split personality? Maybe she really does have multiple powers. I've been staying wary, but somewhere in my mind, I was certain she wouldn't have more than one. How careless of me. She arranges a glass of iced tea, a straw, and 2 little containers. One with simple syrup and one with milk. In front of both Senpai and me.
ご注文は以上でよろしいですか？ええ、結構です。ごゆっくりどうぞ。
Kujo hesitates a moment at Senpai's haughty tone, but regains her composure quickly, leaving the check on the table with a bow before walking away. She turns back halfway and casts a worried look at me, but since I'm unable to give her any kind of obvious reaction, simply put my straw into the glass. With some ceremony, she picks up the syrup and pours a little into her drink, before daintily stirring it with her straw. Oh, right. Yes, your powers are getting the better of... The delicate flourish. Senpai lifts her hand, palm facing me. Oh, right. Sorry about that. Right. Great, now I'm the one stammering. She's just oozing confidence head to toe. She couldn't say a word earlier, but suddenly she's hot and she knows it? I'm probably mentioned that before, I don't like those words, but okay. Her personality has taken a complete 180. She really is a different person. Sure. Yes. Well, do I just come out right, tell her that I'm looking for the evil eyes user? Nah, bad idea. There's still a possibility that she is the culprit. In that case, I've been searching for allies. Well, maybe this will sound silly, but like, I think we are the leaves of Agastya. It's like we're all lost in the world of Mobius. You know what I mean? Right, so I figured I should find companions in the same situation. And as I was thinking that, I came across a certain genuine looking post.
それが私だった。
Yes, exactly.
運命ですわね。
I want. So, when I saw this, I don't think I noticed it, but she had like a little brief pause, and then she said, with the, like a little exclamation marks, all happy looking, and it's almost like she was thinking, okay, maybe I should play this fate card, and so I should try and look like it was all predetermined. Like, this is great that we met up like this. Try and pull him in a sense. Pardon? No, I was thinking like, yeah, I can do this. This will work. What? She unravels the ribbon on her uniform, pops open the buttons on her blouse, and spreads open the collar. What on earth is she thinking?
場所を変えませんか？
Like where?
できれば二人っきりになれる場所に。
Oh, wait, what? I reach for my glass and Senpai places her hand over mine. Am I going crazy here? Why is this happening? Flustered, I start fretting that Kuja might see us like this. Seriously, what the hell?
あなたは白馬のナイト。私のエデンに招くにふさわしい。
What do you mean by that?
アダムとイブになるのです。私たちで理想郷を作るのですわ。
No, see, I think I'm missing something here.
私の目を見て。
Huh? Okay. This is odd. I'm getting lightheaded. There we go. I had a feeling that I was going to get one. Okay. There we go, there we go.
セーブ画面。
Just really hoping for one.
セーブしました。
Nice, nice, nice. Finally gonna get something new. Yay, I'm so happy for that. Okay. So I think he gave in last time, and Kuja stepped in then. So this time, we'll shake off her hand and break it away. Right name, right text. Yay.
あら。
I claw my hand out of her grasp. I think, no, I'm sure of it. She just tried to use some sort of power on me.
残念ですわ。振られてしまいました。
Okay, interestingly enough here she says 振られてしまいました. 振られる is more like to dump or to decline. You know, like when somebody trying to think of the right context here. Yeah, more like to push away, to decline, to dump in a sense, like when you're together with somebody and you were dumped. It's that type of word. So it seems you won't be joining me means like, okay, so I guess I was declined. She smiles sardonically. I don't know that word actually. I completely underestimated her. She acts gentle, and I don't think she even intends any harm, but she's extremely dangerous.
お水のおかわりいかがですか？
Kuja has probably sensed something is off. She comes to our table and flashes a look of concern my way. No, I'm fine, thank you. I can't tip my hand, so I try to convey that I'm okay with my wording. Oh, last time I think she had realized that we were together when that happened. But now she doesn't. Kujo bows a silent apology and returns to her usual post. Or she'll probably pick it up still.
そう。
Ah, yeah, she still picked that up.
あなたのお仲間なんですね。
Huh?
彼女もユーザーなのでしょ。
The jig is up already. My acting skills suck.
私は合格かしら。
Eh? Huh? Well, I wasn't really testing you.
冗談ですわ。あなた様ともっと仲良くなりたかったのですが、今日は退散いたしましょう。あんなに怖い目で見られては、せっかくの楽しいお話も夢中になれませんもの。
What are you talking about?
では、これにて。
Senpai takes the check and stands up. Oh no, I can. Okay, back to yellow.
今日は私が手を差し伸べてくださったお礼に。
But I feel like we're gonna get another white text soon because Interaction gonna talk with Kujo about this. Well, if you're sure.
またご連絡しても。
Yes, of course.
ありがとうございます。次に会った時に私の能力を明かします。それを先ほどの比例のお詫びとさせてください。
So you really did.
では失礼いたしますわ。
She chuckles, sails her bag over her shoulder, and walks to the register. Kujo takes her money, not saying anything in particular, and she quickly closes out her check. When she reaches the door, she looks over her shoulder and offers me one last smile before exiting. What the hell just happened? Timid as a lamb at first, and then the next moment, refined and regal as a princess. This morning, she was a domineering queen. And as for the power she used against me, well, I think I know what it is already, but said she'll tell me about it next time we meet her. She's certainly an odd one.
大丈夫だった？
Yep, wire text. Kujo claims the seat across me. Is this alright? You're on the clock.
うん、心配で。なんだか変だったよ。
Yeah, I was definitely in a bad shape. I was feeling all lightheaded.
平気？
Yeah, I'm alright.
よかった。ほっとした。
Sorry for worrying you. I was a little careless there. I never thought I would almost fall under her power.
うん、それもなんだけど。
Too?
けど。けど。
Sorry, hold on a second. So it's almost like she was acting a bit of jealous or something, I think. So he's relieved that everything was fine, and she said, "Oh, I'm relieved you're over that too." Also, it's hard for me to get it right. So let me just read this in Japanese quickly. Hold on a second. Okay, so here in Japanese it says, それもなんだけど, there's that also, but それもなんだったけど, sorry. それ is more that, more is also なんだけど, like what? Sorry, I'm a bit rusty in my Japanese, so... Okay, so I'm a bit confused myself here. Oh well. Hmm?
あれ？私、 何に対してほっとしてるんだろう。
Yeah, so I think I kind of got that though. She was relieved that nothing was happening between the two. So it was just a hint of jealousy that she's not probably realizing yet. It's the closeness that is the two have gotten this playthrough. How would I know? She's confused. Are you alright?
なんだろう、もやもやする。
Moya moya. I think that's frustration or frustrated. Yeah, so I might actually just... Now I want to finish the white text first before I end the episode. So what I'll do is I'll read the rest, look up Moya Moya because it's actually irritating me, and then I'll finish it off the episode. If you're not feeling well, you should maybe go home. Wait, you're working, so you can't do that, I guess.
そうだね。あ、お仕事戻らないと。
Don't overexert yourself. Once I drink this, I'll be heading back.
ニミ君、後ろに。
Behind us? It's yellow text, so what's happened before, can't remember. Almost turn around, but I stopped myself when I realized who she means. Ah, right. The perfect queen, right. Our other queen has made her appearance, and I'll end it just since the end of the episode. Okay, so I just wanted to check with Moya Moya because it was bothering me. I got the wrong translation for that myself. It's more like misty, foggy, like you're feeling unsure, or I looked it up myself and it was more like in literal translations like feeling gloomy, feeling depressed, pent up feelings, uncertain feelings. So in my opinion, from what I got from that was she was unsure about herself and how she felt. Like she's not 100%, I guess you could say. So yeah, that'll be that. And I'm glad I called it in a sense where we got another decision where I had a feeling there might be one. Not too much added to it, but it was a good opportunity to see the difference between the two, where we saw Kujo starting to feel a bit closer to Kakeru, where she was starting to feel, I'm pretty sure it's a feeling of jealousy or worriedness, or I don't know, it's pretty hard to gather it, but it's a lot more than last time. It's hard for me to remember what exactly happened last time, but I remember her talking about them holding hands, things like that, although obviously that was when he was charmed, but so yeah, I don't expect anything to be anything new the rest of the day in regards to talking to the queen, and then afterwards then going home and all sorts of things. So what I did last time was I was looking through my save files, and you can actually see this is when I last saved that last time there. So I find that pretty funny. I saved the exact same place. This, I'm not sure where I saved it, but yeah, it's exactly just after that. And then after that, where I am now, is... Okay, I'm not too sure exactly where this is, but this is when we talked about Kujo and her power, and that's when I'm very curious about Yoichi. So I can't remember what exactly happens next. I think it's a talk with Noah and her abilities, and the whole discussion with her. So that will be the next episode. I don't know if we'll get anything new from that one, but let's hope maybe. Yeah, let's hope that there's some slight change that will happen to allow more white text to seep through. Won't know until then. But yeah, it's a nice episode. Able to get a bit new in thoughts on Haruka. More concrete feelings about how it's a split personality, But her other self having communication disorder. So it's interesting. I'm still not sure about her motives and why she tried to take control of him. Maybe she just saw an opportunity and thought, okay, might as well take advantage of it. So yeah, I'll have to wait and see. But for now, that will be it. Thanks so much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed this episode, since I really did. It's nice to have something new. And yeah, please let me know what your thoughts were, and I'll see you all next time.